Hi, Mike here. Make another video. Now this time you won't have to look at my mug because I'm just going to show you this chart and I want to kick around some ideas with you all. Well, let me start by explaining what is this chart. What it is the distribution of the excess money that was collected by flat fee distributed by unit. Okay, what is that? 78,000. That's the difference between the 146,000 that was collected by flat fee in the last 3 years minus the 67,000 for cable. So there's an excess. It's actually closer to 79,000. This should have been done by percentage of value, but instead was done by flat fee. Okay, on this chart, the lines, the height, the vertical height of these lines is money, and it's to scale. And if you look at the distance from the bottom to this horizontal line, that's $1,418. If you multiply that by 55 for each unit, that's where you get $78,000. So this person in flat fee paid $1,400, this person $1,400, $1,400, $1,400 from here to this line. But as you know, we're a percentage of value shop. And as you know, this is money for building maintenance. And as you know, that has to be collected by percentage of value. So this person here shouldn't have paid from here to here, should have paid the full freight from here to this line up here, which is the percentage of value. Now, this line over here, that's a fake line. It doesn't represent a unit. It just separates everybody whose percentage of value is less than the flat rate of 1.82 and separates it from these 20 units that have a higher percentage of value. And these, of course, are the unit numbers. And I'm unit 52, and I'm over here or so. So, as you can see, I paid about $200 too much. This is to scale also. This represents 200, and this would be 100, 400 from here to here. So you get over here and you can see that this person here, this is a board member, didn't pay $400. See, on this side, in this quadrant, this is money they didn't pay and should have paid. And this is money that they did pay, these 35 units, that they're not supposed to pay. This total height, you add up every one of these, adds up to $5,150. And these heights, they add up to the same $5,150. So this zone here, this is $5,150 that these people didn't pay and should have, and this is $5,150 that these co-owners did pay but ought not have. So my proposal is, why don't you all up here get together and say, well, let's voluntarily raise some money and return it to these people. I mean, it's not your money. And I know that most of you want to obey the bylaws and pay what you contracted to pay, so you could give it back. And let's see, for this unit over here, 37, what is that? $200. Voluntary. Maybe you say, I'll give back half of it. So you say 100, 100 and a quarter. Now, I think the board members should pay it back 100%. So there's $400 right here. Now, I will go and contact all these people and explain to them just what I'm explaining to you and what I've explained countless times in my videos and in documents on my website, that we have to operate the association by the rule of law and only pay what you're supposed to pay, and say, you're entitled to a $200 refund. Now, maybe this is a rich person. Doesn't care. I don't care. Go ahead, keep it. Remember, when you say keep it, you're not saying to the association, keep it and spend it on something good. You're saying to this person or this person or this person or to Jim Benally or to Megan, well, you go ahead and keep my money. But that's fine. If you say I don't want it, that's fine with me. If you say you want it, you say you want half of it. So this person's down, what, $275, $280? Says, I'll take half of it, 140. So we add it up. This one wants 100 back, this one wants 100 back, and so forth. Maybe they want 1,500, 2,000 out of the 5,000. And maybe these people are willing to put up to 2,000. Well, I can do the math and make sure that in proportion, whatever is collected from this group gets distributed in the right proportion, given to what they ask for and how much they were overcharged. Now, I've talked about this before, and I just want to reiterate it. There's a lot of people right in here between 1.68, 1.69. And this height here is $100. Okay, it's closer to 90 over here, and it's a little over 100 over here. And that's over 3 years. And I understand that you might think that that's a small amount of money. But you still have to remember that you kind of have to look out for these people too. You can't just run roughshod because you don't care and say, well, Jim, if you want to, pocket $200, or Megan, you want to save some money, or you want to help out these people, so I'm not going to argue with you, even though it's illegal, because it's only costing me $100. That's not being a good neighbor, because this person, it's over 200 and 300. Well, who's going to defend these people? And look at this; it's still $100. It's your $100, and you're entitled to it, in my opinion. So that's my proposal. Get some volunteers, get a board member to serve with you. We'll explain the problem. We shouldn't have collected this $78,000 by flat fee, but by percentage of value. I can give you the exact figures of how much everybody who got a discount over here, exactly what it was. And I can tell you for everybody over here who got overcharged exactly how much it was. You can raise some money, $1,500, $2,000, $2,500. Some of these people will want more or less of it back. If they want less of it back than you can raise over here, fine. Then they don't have to pitch in as much as they maybe are willing to. So I think that's a good idea. If we could put together an arrangement like that, I will withdraw my lawsuit. That's good for the association. The association is spending a lot of money on lawyers. I'm going to try and get, if this goes on, not the association to pay for these lawyers, but these individual board members. Because I don't even see, they're doing something that's way outside the scope of their authority. They're not entitled to indemnification by the association. Remember, we all have to pay for these defendants. And they're defendants because they pocketed this money. Okay, so that's my proposal. Let's talk about it. I'll see you all at the meeting on Tuesday. Love you. Bye.